Matata, my country people are throwing a big salute for outside here. You fit call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. Anyhow a day, we must make sure say we come for Chakara una tori for take style talk about trouble for National Assembly for that side. Yesterday we Oga Philemon Young head of government, he present Tori for inside serious noise blowing of whistle for take side talk about NCF parliamentarian they take side talk say so they're not going to talk about different palaver with their own trouble they for that side picking they die Kitu they die population they die like how it takes side so they happen for that side for Oyomojo where plenty people they don't carry back where they take side also for run for inside village for go for that side for Nigeria as refugees them for seekers on other Kitu the way they don't take side so solo their birth certificate. We'll check out that to read and take side to talk about Kache General for that side for General Express for Babu Sam, he told me na church. Why? We will bring another story. Palava Doti for that side for Yaoundé. We go talk and for inside this story for today. We go take una to go time for Southwest go meet up governor for Southwest for that side. Bernard Okala be like we whole big government would delegate them for Palava education with traditional rulers them and would mayors them for take side where any man they can't chakara own to talk about trouble way they for your own area, the thing they need for do and wait till they never take side to do even to give report for Palava education too. After that side, we'll get for talk about what way they so custom they don't do better way they take style, put hand for more than 20-something bags of plastic paper where they come for Limbe, they enter where they come on Nigeria, enter Cameroon through Limbe, then take side to talk about this pamper them code nap on them for picking away they take side to do it, catch them for inside this one with the one way they catch them for this side for UP, bonbon, then we'll pack them for cigarettes, so we'll take side check out all that to for better way. Even talk about strike for workers and for Savannah Oil with Jerry Sa, where even though Mr. Ngala Gerard way they so na Oga kwata of that side, he said so no me na worker they get contract na temporary worker they can call and they can na small money. So we'll take to bring on all that to for better way. You feel call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. When I come back, we will enter for to for better way. Chakara Tori today talk about the wonderful and terrible country that happened for inside this country. Yesterday, another up and down again for National Assembly for that side for Yaoundé way. So SDF parliamentarian them they seek this stop work for that side way. So minister they be there for that side. Even head of government they be take side for can't take side travel. Time where Oga kwata cover enter. It takes time so open floor now with Palava Northwest and South Semi they give homage for them for take side the way they die like a foul for that side. We don't take sides to come up for inside country. They give a minute of silence. Then after that one, Philemon Young head of government, it takes time so come open floor for Chakara to reach in how to get for take side Chakara to read them. Con people SDF parliamentarian them, especially Honorable Banadram for that side takes time not to woke up can't talk say this so how they go to Chakara to go ahead. Why people they die left and right. After a one way, come on, Prime Minister can't want to talk, they sing gang, you know, go talk. They come on, come now, peaceful plan, come from that side, sing na song, sute, the Turik Allah, Chakara way, they talk, so they go still continue for sing that song until they try for discuss Palava, Northwest and Southwest for inside for this issue for make sure, say, so many things. But anyway, more hear from one of this MP, they made a take side tell you for that side. This SDF parliamentarian them. Why? They block for semi work, continue the day for that side for better way. So I'm president me hear how honorable Banadram go Chakara to read for that side.
Il comprend les mots de l'Assemblée nationale et du Parlement en général relativement aux problèmes anglophones.
Il pense que la crise anglophone est un problème secondaire.
Usually they can also as around the struggle for put the English version for that side. I don't think that they want for French for that side where you get put the English version more take side here how the Chakara to read for that side for take side talk about this trouble the way they go on for that side for Parliament for talk about Palava anglophone crisis where they don't pass 1 year now where people they suffer plenty people don't turn refugees so one don't turn now go now for that side for one man country where they don't even put for inside country for talk about this Palava anglophone crisis and so but any idea Roland was sure they come back for take set to listen, wait in STF parliamentary and they talk for this palaver, how, wait to be decision where they don't take and for that way, so say why Papa need Johnny Frunin, you never talk, no nothing for this palaver for thing way take set to happen for inside this week country. But any idea, Roland, if that one ever takes side so be for us, I will show you the come back for bringing another interview. So we'll take side this time around. So we'll come back to either tomorrow for newscast or 4 o'clock. We'll take Simon and Yeti with the talk for that side. Then we'll take another go time for Southwest for talk about Governor Okala Bilai. It takes us to coordinate big Dongamen with all delegate, regional delegates, and for that side for Southwest for Palava Education. They take us to gather for Southwest for that side for Governor Office for take. Let's go figure the image for that side for Southwest. The whole big Dongamen for that and this meeting, chief them for village, all them they come for that side, mayor them, LGO them, DO them, they come for that side. Any man they can't give report. Oh, say school they go back from outside. Like for that side for Fontaine where they expect 7,000 picking them. Now only 100 picking them. It takes out a show for that side. They come for attend classes for some side them for manu. We get about talk about 60% for education where it go on for that side. So any man can give a report for talk about them. Chief them to the campus one they glad to palava this issue where they don't open border them now from 6 to 6 way at least they try 6 more, even though another trouble to don't see who go for Manfe, the 4 key 2 the way they take side so die for that side again where they attack them by unknown men, the man don't know who they come for that side. Another one again this morning time, they will not really give the exact figure for the military people the way they don't take side die again this morning time for that side for Manu for or your mojo so where they talk about for Palava border for that side they say so who they can't take side and they kill military people for that side now for the big question mark it is. But any they more ask chief for a cock for that side, make it tell we how it feel when now they declare border and all things they lock actually them they go on, but how that side is now for that side for Southwest. Wait if you tell you, chief. Wait if you talk for your people.
My name is Ntufa Mojang. I'm the traditional ruler of Cock Town. I want to thank Canal once again for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. The last time you interviewed me, it wasn't long. The government released our attention by opening the borders from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and life is bouncing back. My village that was abandoned is getting back its old self. We know that consumer confidence has completely reduced and business people don't know whether to go and buy things, if people are going to buy them. Because of lack of money, if you go and buy these things, who is going to buy from you? So activities are slower than they normally are during this period. But all in all, we really thank the government for having given us this window of an opportunity from 6 to 6. Very short, it's relaxing a bit. We were really under siege by the military, but what I can see is that the government is taking away the armies gradually from the roads, I should say. I should insist that the armies are gradually being removed from the road. They are concentrated at the beaches. But then there is a pervasive fear that still reigns in the minds of our people who went over to Nigeria. And if something is not done fast, it is only going to continue to radicalize these boys and girls who are in Nigeria. I want to take the opportunity to inform, if that is the right word, to inform the administration of Cameroon that it were better for the government to carry out a kind of amnesty to our boys and girls who crossed over to Nigeria for fear of the military. By being in Nigeria,
the custom post of a cock
back for newscast for 4 o'clock with the other interview. The Muna takes how the chief them any man they talk about how he own trouble with the fix and put it the cry na Palava road for that side for Tombe road a condo teach you all that side and so any man they can't talk your own problem for say me Oga governor takes side know how he go manage him. Maybe we come over that side take side this time around so come back for littoral for take side talk about more than 20 bags of plastic wrapping. Where they take sense of put hand, we custom them for Douala, they catch them for wrong point, would back them for this one because it didn't happen for picking the way they tie them, the pampas for picking the way they put them for picking the anyas where they don't take side to bring away, come over that side for Nigeria. It enter come and at this very rapid, when go around bound and big question mark there for that side they ask them. Is they go punish this custom they for that side for Bunabedi, the way they for that for Carrefour meeting, the way they for Bikoko, the way they for Tico, the way they for Tollgate, the way they for Limbe. How they go do punish them? Like how do you want to catch up this side for you pay way? It come out to the enter for inside dollar so where they talk about it. So custom they inside take and they put that small to for the pocket. If they carry small quantity, now that one they go take side catch and but this how for this huge country when a big go to the take side carry them so before they enter for inside you country when a plastic they list. You go market, plastic they circulate, all man they take that to buy them. If you know say you want to think when go the wrong bound now because it destroy the soil, you know if you plant chop again, you grow for inside the Douala, all got and be full now, we'll drop on there, we'll contain and for talk about this better, we'll custom and do for this side for Douala. So we'll show the come back for newscast will bring all the story for better ways on anything happen for inside you will country. We'll continue the now to this time around Soroland. We'll come over that side for talk about another strike action where it takes side to go on for that side for gas the Cameroon for that side for Ndogbon when ex-workers them for Jerry Sa, Roland, bring me that image for that side for ex-worker for Greft, that the strike for that side for ex-worker and for Jerry Sa. With this one with Savannah oil, we wait to take to happen. They come on go to make much passing for that side for Ndogbon for that side for gas the Cameroon. They strike so they don't work, but they don't start move them for work when a 1.5 months they never pay their rights them even though Oga Kwata Mr. Gerard Ngala when I be Oga Kwata for Jerry Sate so that one they know me na permanent worker na temporary worker they didn't ever work the money they didn't ever go take time when small contract get they call them they can't work with they pay their money even though they take sides of talk so all this one they happen for that side so now for Palava this issue where they so price for petrol it don't drop down to about 50% where they so money where they begin them first time you know they get like money where they give and this and so this time around they take time now so they complain for that side seriously here they start to plug them say when I pay one money now they don't go Oga Kwata them for that side for Savannah oil. They say, no, we will not know now. Nigeria, sir, he send one for we. So now for them, when I get for go take some away, Jerry sir say so. If we not say and say so, we don't violate the laws. Them when I carry we go time for before because when I get for go for labor because they say they don't go for that side for labor. They say when I bring on a contract for work, they say we not you know the show. Now why they don't go now for take so go take so stand now for that side for say this so they want me they take side give them small to for that side. How management for that side for Savannah oil the talk so no them they don't know them till they work them now in collaboration for that side so on anything happen for inside. This country, but they work at and say, no, we wear now on a uniform, now we will not know. They say, no, we will not know. Now, I didn't put a send with her. So, when I go see put a send for that side, for take side, talk about Palava, work for inside. This we country, we come up for that side, so take side this time around. Take when I go down for that side for Bafus and where so headquarters for General Express, it be turn be na church. Why? Because they be sing, hallelujah, hallelujah, when I welcome. Father, pastor, passenger, drivers, even authorities, them Kitu, gendarme, them all man be there for that side for take part. For take part, so this one for can't take side, bless the company, and for take side for preach and for make it enter for even because the traditional that is father them where they take side of the city so they talk not be only for General Express for other agencies they say so me they lift you and they go shake juju baba for back. Me they take inside for hold juju, me they hold a Bible for hand, and that Bible it go help them for better for some they take side so me the agents to grow for better way and me all things take side to the worker for better. Because when you go shake juju, Do you go ask the condition, say you go for kill at least 30 people every year? You go say you go for kill at least 100 people every year. When you no kill them, your business go start dying and die. And that one you work on condition. But where would God need to give you contribution, God need to give condition. God just needs me to pay a tithe. Oh boy, why they laugh now? No, I don't know that. So I didn't take time pass for that for general expressway. Tomorrow I will see them for roadway. After 3 months bound way, so Minister of Transport give them 3 months don't turn be a 1 month. Even though they say they don't leave them, they don't do trade that 2 months. For say they don't overcry, say money don't go and they small credit the way they take them for buy new buses them. They need for the pay that credit them, bank they follow them. All that kind of want to for talk about General Express. It don't come back for road for take so continue to go where they be lucky for Palava say so Palava accident for inside. This we country will take una go and this time around come up for that side for Bafus and take una go to that side for northwest, precisely for inside Bui division. We will take una go for inside Kum. When Kum municipal council of them, about 31 of them, they take side hold the big dongamen after the sing national anthem for that side for take side talk about for vote the 2018 budget for that side where it go about 599 about 599 million for that side for take side talk so even though they to their council revenue they don't drop for that side tiny worker since I did trouble them for Palava post you say for inside for that side they don't be get water road safe you know they even though they don't even struggle greater roadway SGO for boy Mr. Simon it takes time for can coordinate the meeting for better way see how the thing will happen for that side with Mr. Aruna when I organ mayor for that side from Kum it takes time to say no matter Kum don't over suffer for Palava water with road even market to this year they go struggle see how they go arrange all things for better way for this Palava top way they go on for inside northwest and south. But anyway, Masaroland, more year thing when Masame you go tell Mr. Aruna when I mayor for that side for Kum, we go tell we how they go take side managing money and what did they do with Palava road and water for that side before thing when Mr. Simon we can conclude them.
Our population according to our means, so we cannot stay aloof when we need to give some social amenities to the communities. The council is trying our best, and I want to tell you that this other issue concerning it was a project we were supposed to do earlier before the rain subsides, but other shortcomings, other documentations disturbed. So now we have just started from there. I think they have started from the beam down there, from the beam there right down to the palace. And I want to think that they will touch some spots, as I agree with them, coming to Tatum. And after we will come to Tatum, Wyckoff. So we want to do that stage because Wyckoff is the second BCS market in Kum. So I want to touch it, and I want to know that it's a big place, a clan, and we need to touch the route. In Corvettes, even in the level places that we are still going to see Corvettes, I see some are lying beside my office here. Yeah. Okay, you mean the road works as you know, yes. We have to do and laterite the bad spots. You know, they will have some bad spots there, you know, a road for to do a road, we have to earmark some bad spots, we put laterite, we put the 3 Corvettes in particular places that have been identified. So the other one from Tatum to Wyckoff is somewhat a bit harder because we need a bulldozer to bulldoze the stones before a gravel will follow, so a grader will follow. So I want to thank my VP loans. I know that they're very dynamic, and people of the municipality, I want to say that they should take care of this road when the rain comes. We should even now talk.
As far as water is concerned.
As far as water is concerned?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's their preoccupation. You know, water as such, you know, Tatum is the only village, has been the only village without water up till now. But I want to tell you that since November last year, we had water flow in Tatum, though untreated. And now what we have at hand is the construction of a treatment tank for the water to be pure for consumption. So let me seize this opportunity to tell my dear people of Tatum that they can only use the water for other chores, not for drinking as of now. Because we are soon to tackle the treatment tank. So it is a concern of the council. Why? Because out of all the villages, it's only Tatum that had no water. Other villages have water schemes, but they needed extension. But Tatum had nothing.
Do not treated people are still tapping private connection.
Well, yeah, you see, it's somehow very illogical, as you will say. Why? Because the country.
The message through this session is simple because you know that the mayor is a politician, and they was talking about the socio-political climate within our region. I will try to answer that. Our main commitment and challenge today is education. Our population is educated, if our children, the youth, they are well trained, we can avoid acts of vandalism and we'll be sure that peace and tranquility will be maintained in Bui division. Therefore, we are still appealing parents.
They receive back pardon for that side for saying they take style send picking and they take style to control for see how if you get education for their future for that side. But also remember that side for talk about road for at least council don't send caterpillar away idea for greater and struggle now way people if you go so go now you not even push motor after way they even see back say so me they even try the organized community work them for the move gutter because when gutter then block now that time water they take style to Chakara roadway to go for that side for so ask on 1 or 2 inhabitants and for that for some they tell we where to be the difficulties where they face them.
Where would you face them for this route? It being as many people are encroaching into the route. Encroaching into the route, they make fences into the route. They work farm, including the route. Other difficulty is that there are stony places, and especially like this today, we have had 3 punctures on the route. We expect that the village development association should organize community work so that the gutters should not be blocked.
Thank you very much, Canada. My name is Abdel Mohammadou. Let's we use this route. We be very, very happy for this route where council don't have we the we. Because really we don't try Palaba the route, we don't hard we. We don't try by all possible means, we don't hard we. When we walk, someone them day way they know the walk route. When we walk how way we the walk route so. Plenty of we them day way someone day the jealous people the way they walk. And when you stand say you the walk like a community work for yourself. Because yes, some person plenty of we them they come they talk say council don't send when some money after say when I walk the route, but true the walk way we be walk now work for God. Now so we council don't have we think we a video advice. It be now say plenty a chaba maintain where they run. May they reduce now the speed where they run. Because really, how way they fix this route, if you look how way we dey, sometimes you can run with machine, the ask get 6 or get 7, where that get no day for machine. So we be a
not true where they get no day for machine because time where they fix road development the past, all thing in one time been equipment now on the doors. Hey, oh boy, come on, kumbu before one is for doors you don't turn man we be better no now they don't even get road. Now people want to they suffer. They don't need for raw powder again, natural powder direct. Well, God don't give. More take when I go to this time around for that side for Yaoundé for take start talk about that area for go for Mvok basic for corner municipal council for corner college for that side for talk about Palavadoti inside Yaoundé town. Yaoundé, like the one where they take that call and say, Yaoundé, like one where they take that call and don't know why it takes that tune and so thank you, plenty. You just show the other one for us will talk about Palavadoti, you the one pass for any place, put any man just some piece. They don't put play for trade doti. They say when they can't carry and sometimes they need to believe another one. So when they carry and go, any man you can three and for down, you the one part you see doti left and right for inside Yaoundé town, they see Yaoundé la capital. Where did it happen? So all this one is for area so Palava is that can wait. So they say me which say we get more conscience. When they don't put lunga, when I try to for inside lunga. You the same small picking when you even hear kwa for yip doti put and for inside this place for inside that lunga for semi ngongoro carry am and even the ngongoro too is that company where they come for carry doti they need to make sure say this so when they remove ngongoro for go time may they put another ngongoro you go take set to come back for that so we'll show you the come back for bring on this image for that side for Yaoundé Palava doti why we take time cook am for better we cut am for am how una enjoy am tomorrow we take una go down for that side for Geneva for talk about match passing wey Cameroonians wey dey for that side even though Africans in general some white man they can't support and say no we dey for na back we dey for na back for the palace wey dey sell people for that side for Libya like say people don turn being a slave for 2017 they dey still sell human being where they make price. I give you 300,000. You want to say 450, 500. You were a fat president. You say no. So if you carry like 2 bags cement, so they buy you plenty money. You say they like dash for tomato. Like man, in those days, any mannequin they require 8 patient. Any mannequin, but now mannequin now don't turn before fashion. Even though fat but too, you don't turn now the entire fashion for better way. So some Cameroonians like Ethiopia, they don't even tell this so they go support for say this so they pay flight for plenty Cameroonians may they come back for country. Governor for littoral he receives some other one for airport way they think so. This one they come when they talk of tens of thousands of them. If you get about 15 to 20,000 Cameroonians they for that side they will enter back. When they will enter, wait till they go do and wait till government it prepare for receive this population where they go take sense of come back for Cameroon. What it bring on all this story and for subsequent news castle control due as how time it don't allow schedule for today. Any idea? When something happen for his headquarters inside a village, make sure say we inform we through that thing number. They pass on the ice cream so we will take side see how we will coordinate and then go for that side for make we on investigation like the one we don't happen this morning time for that side for Manfred with this so we get another story for another military people where they don't see solo their birth certificate even though we never get the exact figure for that side where they don't carry them go down for that side for Manfred mortuary for put them for that side control and really terrible and wonderful country for the military people where they just die now like a foul for that side for Manfred when they come back for news council bring all the updates and how the thing happen for that side. You if you call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. Tomorrow I will come back with better to you.